Hey y'all, I'm making this video because I just want to talk about what's going on in the world. And I know I'm not no influencer, but I do have a voice and I do know that there's people who look up to me or who are inspired by me. So we're going to talk about it. Basically, this is my opinion and it's my opinion. So if you don't agree with it, I don't care. Just an FYI. But my opinion on everything going on, I think it's absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The fact that it's gotten to this point and it's 2020. Matter of fact, it's a whole new decade and we're still doing this. We're literally begging white people to not kill us, to not harm us, to see us as an equal.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream. My four little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
Because at the end of the day, literally the only difference between us and them is the color of our skin. That's it. Everything on the inside is the same. I just still happen to be a little bit darker than you. And it's crazy how some white people definitely be appropriating the culture. Y'all be getting braids and things to look like us. Y'all be getting plastic surgery to get features that black people normally just have. Y'all be wearing dashikis and all that other nonsense. And y'all be burning outside in the sun just to be as dark as me or even darker. And for what? Sis, if you want to look black and all that, then y'all need to take everything that comes with it too. Since y'all want to beat us so bad, like, I really don't understand. Why is this even a thing? Why is it even a thing? Literally, there's a simple solution. Mind your business and treat others the way you want to be treated. Because we all know if the roles were reversed, white people will be feeling some type of way. They'll be feeling some type of way. Why is it that rules don't apply to them, but it applies to us? I really can't even fathom how the color of our skin bothers some people. Like, I really don't get it. Because if I was to bleach my skin now, then you'll feel comfortable because I look white, right? Like, I really don't understand. And I really want to know what goes through these cops' heads. Like, especially these cops at these protests that are all lined up that just be looking like, what are y'all really thinking? Like, what's really going through your head? Like, are you thinking that we're crazy or like you agree with us? Because I feel like cops who actually agree with what's going on, instead of pulling up in your cop car, tear gassing everybody, hitting people with your batons as if they're your own child, I feel like y'all should be walking with the protest. Y'all should pull up in your cop car and join the side of the protesters and be protesting. Y'all can't claim that, oh yeah, we understand what's going on, but y'all forming a barrier. Because things would not get out of hand if the cops weren't there. The videos that I've seen, it would be peaceful. The cops pull up, tear gassing people for no reason. What's your purpose? It's ridiculous. And the whole thing, like, violence is not the answer. I mean, I don't condone violence, nothing like that, but baby, look at history. Please let me know how nonviolence changed anything. Please please let me know. Because last time I checked, how did women earn the right to vote? How did black people even earn the right to vote? How did America become free from Britain? How did segregation end? How did freaking slavery become abolished? Please let me know. If you can tell me any one of those events in history were peaceful, which you can't, so there's nothing to talk about. There's really nothing to talk about. I feel like everybody's fed up. We're tired of being tired. Shoot. Everybody's fed up. Some of these white people are now fed up. Asian people are fed up. Latinos, Hispanic people are fed up. Everybody is fed up. Like, I've never seen protests to this caliber. Like, everybody around the world, freaking Syria has a whole war going on, has its own issues. They're protesting because they know what's going on. New Zealand, the UK, France, Germany, everybody all around the world is protesting. And yet, during these whole protests, the true colors is really coming out. I saw a video of a cop with his knee on somebody's neck. Another cop had to move his knee. Are you freaking kidding me, bro? Isn't that how George Floyd died? Yes or no? And y'all are gonna still implement that new tactic that y'all got from who knows where on to protesters. Y'all still doing that. Protesters are getting shot for no reason. That one video of the 2 kids in the car in Atlanta, why? There was a whole car in front with white people in it. Y'all broke the window. Y'all freaking... did you not see that man yelling from the taser? And for what? And like 15 of y'all. There's only 2 people in the car. Why is there 15 of y'all? Like, what is y'all doing? And y'all gonna sit here and tell me that it's okay? And there's still people to this day talking about yes, everything that's going on is like, it shouldn't be happening. Like, everything, like, they think it's right. Please open up a history book. Please do some research. Because if you honestly think that, there's a psychological problem that needs to be checked out. It needs to be checked out. As far as the looting and all that going on, all these looters are a bunch of opportunists because y'all not doing nothing but messing everything up. Why are you hitting stores, Vans, Nike, to get some Jordans? What do a pair of Jordans, what does a new bag have to do with what's going on? Please let me know. Please let me know. Like, the vandalism, y'all go off with that. They gonna repaint it anyways. They gonna repaint it. Y'all can do all that if y'all want to, but the whole stealing thing, y'all need to stop doing that because that's unnecessary. That's definitely unnecessary, and that's not what this is about. This is us trying to fight to freaking breathe, trying to fight for our safety, trying to fight to be seen as an equal, which we should have already been seen. If y'all had done that from the jump, there would not be a problem right now. If y'all had arrested those 4 cops, immediately charged them and convicted them, there would not be a freaking problem. And still to this day, what is it? Freaking June 2nd? This thing happened last week on Monday, and y'all still have not arrested the other cops? Because I don't know who was worse, the cop that killed George Floyd or the Asian cop that's looking around like, oh, is the sky really blue? What's really going on? And you're telling me that all these murderers who have walked out, Trayvon Martin, Freddie Gray, Sandra Bland, all these other cops, that's been going on for forever. They're literally at home, chilling, kissing their wife if they even have that, hugging their kids, teaching them life lessons and whatnot of how to treat people and be respectful, yet you don't exercise what you're teaching. And they're out there just chilling, just relaxing. No, they should be freaking behind bars. And I promise you, y'all think it's bad now. It's gonna get a whole lot worse if this man's not convicted. And when I mean convicted, I mean at least 20 years and not getting out in 5 on parole. Because if that happens, there's gonna be another problem. There's gonna be another problem. Everybody's saying all lives matter. That does not even make any type of sense. It does not make any type of sense. And the best way to explain to people who think like that is this analogy that I've been seeing going around. If a house is on fire and all houses matter, y'all gonna check the other houses first before you get to the one that's on fire. Because if you do that, everybody is gonna be dead and that house is done for. I've seen, like, when the Hispanics and Latinos were being separated at the border and everything like that, being separated from their families, put in containment camps, we were all for them. Like, no, y'all should not be doing that, separating families. That's wrong. When everyone's doing the Chinese virus and everything of that with China, we were like, yeah, that's wrong. Now all of a sudden, it's like it's our turn for y'all to like support us, and everybody wants to talk about everybody else. Why? Why is it every time Black Lives Matter, all lives has to come up? Are your people are not being killed? You're not being killed. So at this point, it's irrelevant. Stop talking about that mess. Literally, I tweeted about it. Take that mess to Antarctica and feed that mess to the penguins, because ain't nobody over here who want to hear it. We don't want to hear it because y'all ain't talking about nothing. Y'all not making any type of sense. So all I'm trying to say is that everything that's going on needs to happen. It needs to be a revolution because something has to shake. We need some new laws, enforcement laws. Y'all police officers definitely need to go to the camp. Whatever training academy y'all need to be going, that thing is 8 weeks. Y'all need to make that mess a whole year. Learn history, first of all. See what your fellow cops have done and know that it's freaking wrong and know what to do. Because I haven't even seen, if there's color cops within the system, which there are, y'all should be checking your fellow cop people if you know it's wrong, because it starts from within the system. We're outside looking in. There's only so much we can do. But you who are physically in the system need to freaking check your peoples. Check them. There's no reason that black cops should be lined up around and a white cop is abusing a protester and you just stand there looking. Are you scared because you have a badge, you have a bulletproof vest, you have a weapon on you just like them? So shout out to the black cop who actually stood up for people, let alone she's black and she's female, bro. Thank you. We need more of y'all to be doing that. The cops that are taking the knee, join the protests and things like that. That's the least y'all can do. So that's literally my opinion. I think it's ridiculous that we really have to fight for our rights. Like, bro, what? God made us the same. The only thing he made different was the melanin in our skin. And that is it. And that is it. So if you honestly think you're better than us, then you must be in some type of fantasy, because ain't nobody better than nobody else. We are all one in the same. And there's so many other problems where we've been mistreated. It's not even just the justice system. It's freaking jobs and things like that. Y'all use us for our music, our sports. And then when it's time for you to do something about it, y'all don't want to do something about it. Then stop making money off of us. Please. Go to your own peoples. Please do that. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, the last thing, is things I've been seeing on social media that I do not agree with. This is my opinion. So, like I said, I don't care. I promise you I don't care if you disagree with me. Y'all can take that and run with it. Because I promise you. I'm seeing the posts that are like, oh, if you're posting selfies, give it a break. Ain't nobody trying to see that. If you're not talking about this, then da. If you're not posting about it, this, that, and the third. Throw that mess out the window. People are literally using social media what it's used for. So if you post a selfie, go ahead and post your selfie. That does not. If I'm seeing an Instagram page and you're posting selfies on your story, I'm not gonna think like you don't care. Like that doesn't make any type of sense. That's why I'm saying I feel like people are trying to make problems where there does not need to be problems. If we're being completely honest, why are you worried about homegirl over here posting a photo of herself, posting what she ate for dinner, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna cut her off, da. If you really think her posting a selfie during this time is a reason for you to cut her off, then sis, you never wanted to be her friend. Because all we know, homegirl could have been to a protest, donated $100, signed all the petitions, and called the freaking mayor. But because she didn't post on Instagram, it didn't happen. Yeah, that mess is dead. That literally tells me that y'all are looking for validation from a social media app. Are you kidding me right now? I ain't trying to hear none of that. So I know y'all gonna keep posting it, but that mess is irrelevant. Ain't nobody care. Y'all post whatever you want to post. And literally someone who said that posted their skincare routine right after the post. So which one is it? That doesn't make any sense. So I don't want to hear about that. Next thing I don't want to hear about is this whole HBCU thing. I'm seeing posts saying like, yeah, I'm definitely going to make sure my kids go to an HBCU, or this is why I chose an HBCU, this, that, and the third. And I see where you're going with it, but once again, that is very, very irrelevant to what the heck is going on. It's irrelevant because that literally, y'all are literally trying to do this HBCU PWI war thing and y'all don't even know it. A school is a school. Education is an education. Y'all be saying that. And education is an education no matter where you go. So it doesn't matter if you go to an HBCU or not. There's things that a PWI has that an HBCU does not offer, and vice versa. So you making that post about why you go to an HBCU or all black people have to go to an HBCU, you're literally bashing people who don't go there. And whether you're doing it on purpose or not, y'all need to cut that out because once again, that is irrelevant to the situation that is going on. That's a whole nother argument that you're trying to argue with somebody else that has nothing to go do with going on. Mind your business and focus on your page and what you got going on. It's not important where you freaking go to school. So that post is dead. It's freaking dead. And the last thing is this whole cancel culture. Y'all need to cut that mess out because that thing doesn't even exist. Because when Gucci was out here doing blackface, y'all were talking about some Gucci cancel. Y'all still have a Gucci bag. And y'all bought some shoes after the incident. Y'all, that thing only lasts for one day. Stop with the cancel culture. Y'all canceling celebrities left and right because y'all mad if they speak up and they don't say what they should have said, or they forgot to mention something, or is that it? That was enough. Y'all mad if they don't speak up. Like, you can't please everybody. So at this point, don't be worrying about what they got. Y'all mad at freaking Off-White's creator or whatever. He donated $50 when he literally said he didn't match me. So if I donate $50, he's gonna match me. Why are you coming in here? Get out. Oh my gosh. Anyways, like I was saying, y'all mad at Virgil, whoever, for donating $50. If I donate $50, he's gonna match me with $50. If I donate $10, he's gonna match me with $10. And if y'all read his post on Instagram that he literally did not have to explain, it says that he donated 20,000 plus, and we gotta take his word for it. Y'all were so quick to cancel him though, without even knowing the full story. Like, why are y'all so focused on what other people got in their bank account and what they got going on? Yes, if they have 10 million, they should definitely donate a good amount of that money. But then again, it's not a concern because y'all can't say any donation counts and then be mad when so-and-so didn't donate what you want them to donate. Like, cut that mess out. Because once again, that is not the problem. We're freaking talking about black lives and how we're literally targeted every single time we walk out the house. Some people fear for their lives more than others. And y'all are concerned about everything that has nothing to do with that. Okay? People should protest and fight for the rights the way that they want to. If that's going to a protest, if that's reposting on Instagram, if that's not posting on Instagram, but you talking about it and you always talking about it and you're educating people, voting, all that good stuff, y'all do it how y'all do it. Don't let anybody tell you like what you're doing is not enough or you need to be doing this, because 9 times out of 10 they're not even doing that. So that messes out the window. I truly think deep in my heart that there is good to come, like change is going to come. I still think the rest of 2020, the next 6 months, is going to be filled with blessings, even though the first 6 was acting a bit crazy. I still think good things are going to come, and I pray to the Lord that this man gets convicted, because that's where it needs to start. Once you convict him this time, if and when it happens again, you automatically hop on it, arrest, charge, and convict the cop, then cops will start to see like, oh, they really doing something about this, that we need to cut this mess out if they're even thinking about trying to do it. So last thing I have to say is, if you guys want to help, don't let anybody tell you that you're not doing it enough. If you want to go to a protest, go to a protest. If you want to post about it, post about it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Talk about it, always talk about it, because we cannot let this thing die. Every other time this thing has happened, y'all be protesting for a week or so and then it's dead. Ain't nobody seen no protest anymore. Y'all need to keep this up so they can take us seriously and give us change. Y'all need to arrest the other officers of Breonna Taylor in Armored Arbery. I think that's it. y'all need to do that. Y'all still haven't done that. Like, y'all just looking at what's going on and not doing nothing about it. Like, what is taking y'all so long? But anyways, vote. Definitely vote. There's no reason our brothers and sisters really fought for us to vote and we're not using it, because there was no point for them to do that if that was going to be the case. People who don't vote are literally giving the vote to people that they do not want to see in power, because all those votes could have been used to get someone in power that you guys actually wanted. So make sure you vote, not just for the president or anything, delegates, mayors, district attorneys, governors, county council, everything like that. Vote for everybody, because it starts from where you are. You cannot worry about the president and the whole country as a whole until you focus on what's happening in your city, in your town, because it starts from within. So y'all need to do that. Vote, protest if you want to protest, sign all the petitions, call the mayor, donate what you can. Those are things that y'all can do. Everything will be in the description box down below, so make sure y'all check that out for ways that y'all can help. And yeah, I really hope some things really shake and change comes, because this can't be our life forever. It is not going to be our life forever. So it's either this to the day we die, or y'all start respecting us and give us what we're asking for. So that's it for this video. And yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.